Hello guys, welcome back to Chigran's Playground. This is Chigran. Now we're just gonna be doing a quick video today. It's more of the choosing for our selector packages. Now, just a quick look once again for this awesome rewards that we're gonna be receiving. So here there are a lot of all check-in rewards that we are having in the game, and compared to the veteran account, if you are starting and if your account is new, most probably you're going to be getting a lot of rewards. The most exciting part here is this Selector 6-star premium character. I haven't really seen what's the content of this, but hopefully you can join me once I open this later on. Also, there's a 28-day check-in with awesome rewards. Also, look at that. It's almost every week we're going to be receiving a Selector 6-star and another Selector Tier 2 on the last week. So in a month from now, we're going to be receiving that. And then another awesome one, which is the 6-star Mega Record ticket, which will be very useful if we're going to be grinding the ultimates, like the powerful ultimates like Nova, Anti-Man, or Blue Marble. If you see here, there's also some default characters like Winter Soldier, Groot, Hulkbuster, and Star-Lord, even Rocket Raccoon and War Machine. These are really awesome, very awesome rewards that NetMarble is giving us. And on the week 8, which is 2 months from now, we're going to be receiving a Tier 2 advancement ticket, which will be very useful for our Sharon Rogers or any of the prior characters that we're trying to develop. Also, the usual monthly check-in. Look at that, so many rewards. I haven't really seen any game that has rewarded players like this just for checking in alone. Okay, so right now the main focus of our video is to deliberate which will be receiving the selector that we have. So you see here, we have a bunch of rewards that we're going to be claiming. So just join me very quickly here for claiming the rewards. Okay, there's a chaotic ISO, not bad, critical damage, but I was hoping for either all attack, energy attack, or physical attack, which is going to be a lot useful. But this has HP in it, so this is not bad at all. Enchanted Uruches. This is because the invasion, the weekly reset has just happened, so we're receiving a lot of these things. Wow, we have a Star-Lord. For a recently opened free-to-play account, this is going to be very helpful for us. I'm going to use this later on. Okay, we also have the Battle Word. These are all just fodder or reroll materials for us. So here we have a Premium Hero chest. Last time I received a Baron Mordo and a Crystal. Now since I just recently opened this account, it's very helpful for me, and those characters are really going to be very useful for us. So let's see here. It's going to be hopefully we get something good here. What character is here? Okay, Mysterio, not bad. A 3-star Mysterio. Yeah, this should be very helpful to us. Mysterio is quite powerful as well, especially for beginner account. So this will help us shortcut our grinding for a blast villain. That's quite nice. Okay, so the main focus of this video is for choosing our Selector 6-star character, and of course our where is it? The Tier 2 Selector character. Now keep in mind that these are only limited for non-paywall and non-X-Men characters. So what we're gonna do here is we'll try to claim the other items first. Just join me very quickly here. So let's claim this clear ticket, contribution reward, biometrics. I'm not really sure what to claim there, probably Sharon Rogers BIOS, just to prepare Sharon Rogers for T2. Invasion progress, very useful. Let's claim this. Check in rewards as well. Imagine that you don't even have time to claim all the awesome rewards we're getting. Just by checking in, you're gonna be getting all these rewards. So contribution rewards is there as well. New user rewards. I'll try to claim this later on. It's just gonna be very useful for us. Energy will come later if we need it, but we need to claim soon because it's almost out of time. Okay, and let me just claim this. Look at this. New user reward will give you 2.5 gold just by checking in. Look, this is very helpful to us. And not to mention that energy and gold is very scarce for new players as well. Okay, so let's just claim the rest of these rewards here. Alright, now that we are prepared, let me just show you the... probably we'll start off with the 6th selector. Okay, so here, we're not going to be choosing Sharon Rogers because our roster is already having Sharon Rogers. So before doing the 6-star selector, let's go to quickly to our roster. So our roster is currently like this, and we got Thor and Black Panther as free characters in the legendary battle. So if you log in here in the legendary battle, automatically when you play the first game in Black Panther and Thor, you'll get 6-star characters of both, and even Spider-Man will be having once you step into the Spider-Man or the final battle portion. Just finish these two and you'll be able to get Spider-Man. So imagine that that's a very shortcut way, and NetMarble is really looking out for free-to-play players, and of course especially the starting players. Back then when it was my day, it's very hard to grind, and you need to grind from scratch. There's no such thing as selectors, and there's no such thing as character boosters and all this biometrics rewards. No such thing as that. You need to grind them from scratch. Okay, that was 3 years ago, but now everything has been really good for the players. So presently we don't have anything that is a good candidate for Alliance Battle Extreme or even a normal Alliance Battle. Now what I'm looking for here is some premium, or not premium, but some really good characters. For a starting player, we really need some character that can do hit and run, and I'm thinking we could use Loki for this case. You might place an argument that Loki is grindable or farmable from Dimension Rifts, but I'm thinking that I would rather dedicate my early Dimension Rifts because I only have 1 Dimension Rift per day, unlike with my whale, or not whale, but my veteran account has a lot of Dimension Rift. So given that we only have 1 Dimension Rift per day, it's pretty scarce. I'm trying to dedicate it to Angel because Angel is not selectable through biometrics. And Loki is a very good character. We can argue for Shuri, but I am planning to use the T2 selector for Shuri this time. For several reasons, like Shuri is very good, and I think next to Sharon Rogers, Shuri deserves the spot of one of the best characters, even at tier 1. And at the same time, it will help us to open up the rest of the legendary challenge. Okay, so in Black Panther, we are not able to proceed any further because we don't have any Shuri here. Okay, so before you acquire Shuri, you need 2,500 crystals, which is a no for us. This is not gonna happen. I'm doing this just as free as possible. Okay, not that I don't have money, but I'm doing this account just as a free to play to show players that it's enjoyable, even if you're not investing money. Okay, so for us to be able to go to the other missions, we need Shuri. Now, the uniform is not really mandatory, but Shuri is a good choice for us in terms of doing the T2 selector. Other good choices would be Ulysses Claw. Ulysses Claw is also a very nice selection because he is not farmable and he is only available through bioselectors. Another one that I can think of is what else? Yeah, probably Ulysses Claw is one of my vote for this tier 2 selector, and also the 6 stars, at least the 6-star selectors. Okay, so let's do that. Let's try to use the 6-star selector here. By the way, Vulture is very good, but he is paywall, so we can only grind him through special missions. And the rest of the gang here is also very nice, but we at this point in time we only need I think we just need some hit and run tactics and universal V lane for Shadowland and Alliance Battle. So we're gonna be choosing Loki, and my choice, since I have Sharon Rogers now, my choice for the T2 selector would be Shuri if it allows us to select Shuri at all. Okay, yeah, so let's do that. Let's see here. By the way, you might say why I didn't choose T2 selector for Sharon Rogers. It's due to the fact that we are gonna be having tier 2 advancement ticket sometime in the end of the month. So it's much more optimal to just wait for that, and also for the fact that Sharon Rogers is really good even at tier 1. The best thing about Sharon Rogers actually is that she can hold her own, she can defend herself, and you can use her even at tier 1. You can stretch the duration where you change her from tier 1 to tier 2 because she's really that good, especially in different game modes. She almost has no weakness in terms of the game modes usage for Sharon Rogers. Alright, so let's just proceed here. Let's go to the character selector first. Let me select Shuri here. I'm not sure if Shuri is here. Do I have Shuri? Where can I find it in the shop? Okay, so we need a Shuri selector. Okay, let me see first if she is available for our tier 2 selector. Okay, let's try to select this. Shuri, welcome to the welcome to the family. By the way, I already have Shuri on my veteran account, and she is awesome, just very awesome. Another reason why I'm choosing Shuri is because of this leadership. You automatically get a good character that can defend her own, and most especially you automatically get an effect like Phil Coulson, so her tier 2 passive. That's why I'm choosing her as a T2 selector, is her T2 passive really gives out a very awesome support. So she has the effect like Valkyrie or Phil Coulson, which is very useful for world boss ultimate, or even at timeline battle and other game modes where you are gonna be battling super villains. So this is just so much awesome which is very hard to pass on. Okay, so let's try that. I think it justify enough the reason why we are choosing Shuri for our tier 2. There are good characters like Ghost Rider, Robert Reyes. This is very good actually, even especially at tier 2. Ulysses Claw is there as well. Other characters as well. But right now I'm just gonna focus on Shuri. Let's select Shuri here. Yay! Okay, so we have a tier 2 Shuri now. Brand new tier 2 Shuri. Let me share this to my clients. Alright. Thank you very much, NetMarble. And apart from that, we also get some prizes for doing a tier 2 Shuri. That is just so... Look at that. Reaching tier 2 Shuri, we get several prizes as well. Let me claim that later on. There. This is such awesome game, right? I'm just so happy with what NetMarble is doing. So before we end, let's just click the 6-star characters. And this time we're voting. I am voting for Loki. So let me select Loki. Here we go. Yeah, welcome to the family, Loki. Alright. Now, I guess that's about it. That's the two nominated, not nominated, but two characters of my choice. I do hope that you can join me for the rest of the rewards that I'll be receiving. So don't worry, we still have a 6-star premium character, and of course the awesome Selector 6 stars, which will come in the next couple of weeks, and most especially the next tier 2 character. Now please, please, I really need some help here on who is the best 6-star character that I can choose, and who is the next Selector tier 2 that can help me out. Please note that I have just recently opened this account and there's so much characters in debate, so I really like to see any opinion or help from anyone who is watching this video. And of course, I'll be posting the next video, which is all about resource management, and of course some help to free-to-play players. Again, we will be you might probably see a video from me using my veteran account, because I haven't really had the chance to showcase my veteran account. Not really in a boastful way, but just some good things that I'd like to share with you guys as well. So again, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate all the views and the likes, and I really thank everyone for joining me in this wonderful free-to-play journey. We are now at level 3 with promising roster, so we now have a tier 2 and some other things that can support us. I'm really excited and looking forward to the next coming weeks, and I'd like to share the moment with everyone. Remember, Marvel Future Fight is a wonderful game. It's not really the perfect game, but there are some really nice gestures that NetMarble is giving us, and I sure hope in my own little way I can replicate and I can spread the same inspiration to new players and to veteran players alike. So thank you once again, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye for now.